Jimmy, back at home.
Yep.
Back to winning ways. Is that the desire just to get back on home turf and secure 3 points to kick off what's a very busy festive period?
Yeah, I think like it's important for us to, especially at Pittodrie, to give everything we can to win the games. It's important to win at home, and but also always have in mind the opponent and their skills, and they are in a good period right now. They're scoring a lot of goals and in a good place, but we also have to fight us back and do our best performance and find a way back to. Because if the performance are stable and good, we're going to also get the results. So that's why I focus on these 2 weeks.
How has it been over the last 2 weeks? Because I know at that point that we spoke to you at the end of the game, there was a bit of kind of an exhale, a breathe out, as that we could do with a few days just on the training pitch, no international players away, just to kind of refocus, reset. Have you managed to achieve everything you wanted to in this time?
Yeah, we have bring the intensity up again inside the squad. Also, some players had some issues, and they are much in better shape now, and hopefully can show that tomorrow. So it was a good time for us to recover a little bit and also get a better direction of the game. We were not happy with the performance against St Johnstone. I think it's not aggressive attacking enough, and these are kind of things we have worked on all. More or less, our focus point has been these 2 weeks.
You talked about players with issues. I think we learned there's potentially some issues with a couple of your players, Jack Milne and Vinny. Can you bring us up to date on their?
Yeah, it's some bigger problems there, of course. I think now, so I remember right now, but Jack Milne is more or less 12 weeks, and Winnie is actually even more, is around 16 weeks. So it's not good news for the players, of course, and but I talked to both of them. They are strong characters and have an optimistic mindset. So it's the same, like we have to go through this together and push them and help them and support them during this period. It's two good persons, two good players. Then, of course, it's difficult in the career to get the setbacks. But as before, we have to support them and give them all we can to make a good way back.
It feels particularly tough for both of these guys because they were beginning to earn your trust and getting more minutes on the pitch.
They always has my trust, but they're performing better and better and doing better, and they evolve a lot, and they grow as a player, and also some leadership skills. So, but I told both of them is that this can happen, but it doesn't mean that we forget where you were in your place and what you can do, and we still believe in the players. So you need to support them there.
I think my maths, I always say, is bad. That's 4 kind of key squad players out injured. Does this put even more pressure maybe to get players in January just to help everyone over this period?
I think we have to, when you're building a squad, you have to have the long term, what we want to look like in the future, how we want to evolve as a squad, but also sometimes take care of the short-term problems you can have. But it's also give opportunities to other players to show what they can do. So we're going to take everything, not get stressed, but we also have to be trying to strengthen the team. But let's see how we do that, and also to put trust in the players we have. So let's see what everything turns around the next coming weeks.
And a final bit of kind of housekeeping. Obviously, Jimmy McGarry, I think, had an issue in the game against St Johnstone. He came off at half-time. Is Jack McKenzie, are they both fit and back available?
They're both trained. I think more McGarry was more about hasn't played so much before, and the fatigue catch him a little bit. Mackenzie is training full now these 2 weeks, so far everybody is ready to play.
Is this a bit different for you playing through Christmas? Because obviously in Sweden it's a summer season and you get Christmas off.
No, it's going to be nice. As long as I don't miss Santa, I'm going to be happy. So it's going to be fine.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
You get 3 points for Christmas.
Yeah, thank you.
Jimmy, can I ask the nature of Vinny's injury and Jack's too?
Sorry?
The nature of the injury, excuse me. Where on the body is it?
It's 1 knee and 1 foot. Yeah.
On each?
Yeah, yeah. On Jack is the foot and the knee, but they have do it really well, and it's going to be fine.
I think you touched on it a second ago, but how much are you going to miss these players? Particularly, I suppose, Vinny's made quite a lot of impact when he's come
Yeah, both Winnie and Jack also progressed a lot and taking responsibility. Because you need a squad. There's a lot of games. It's not much rest between the games, but as a coach and a staff in this business, you always have to find the solutions and cannot focus so much on the problems. Like this is always is what it is, and we need to find other ways and. First of all, support the players to coming back, but then we need to find a solution. That's our job, and use the squad in the best possible way to get the results.
Just looking ahead to tomorrow's game, what sort of challenge do you think Hibs will give you?
No, but you look at the performance the last since we played them last time, more or less. They creating a lot of scoring chances. They find a good rhythm, and they are in a good place right now. But at home we need to, I think, like we have some okay performance, not always the best results. Maybe we don't earn more, because for me you have to perform to deserve the 3 points, but it's not has been so bad in some games. But again, as told you, when we're winning, we still have some be more consistent during 90 minutes and between the games, and I think we are still in this journey. We have to learn to cope with intensity, how we want to play. It's a lot of demands on ourselves, what we want to achieve, and sometimes we get small setbacks, but you have to go again and try to build this. You can't build a culture identity so quick, so you have to, especially when you don't get always the results, you have to keep the belief and try again. And tomorrow, after these 2 weeks of training, I'm really looking forward to the game and how we imagine the game now. I think we're going to be a strong attacking team again, and that's what we're searching for.
That's great. Thank you.
Thank you.